Welcome back, grappling fans. My name's John Evans, and I'm going to be your host today, casting another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. This one is going to be at the San Francisco Open, and it is with my friend Hector Ramos once again. And Hector is the one in the green and yellow belt right here. Let's see, always an entertaining competitor, so should be a good match. And Hector goes, he sets some grips up, and it looks like his opponent wants none of the stand-up, which is probably a smart idea because Hector has very good wrestling. Pulls right to guard. Here he's looking to go inverted as Hector's already getting past his legs. Hector's doing a good job of putting his weight down right on his opponent's top leg there. Always a good idea if you can crush that leg. And Hector's making this really nice grip right there to get a good crossface. He does let it go, but I'm a big fan of that grip. Really helps you get past your opponent's hips. And Hector is still stuck in the lasso grip here with his right arm. He does a good job breaking it free, but that lasso grip it's no good. If you try to pass and you're still in that lasso grip, there's a very good chance that you can be swept to the opposite side. Now Hector does get past again, and Hector's doing a really good job of passing this leg right here, this top leg. Because when he's able to do that, he can get his opponent's shoulders flat on the mat right there, and he can start to work a hook with his foot. Yep, he goes for it right there. And once you get into this position, it's just really bad for the person on the bottom. And looks like his opponent realizes that and goes ahead and creates some space and gets on his side. Hector now going for the leg weave pass here. He's got his top arm, this one right there. He's got it hooked over. And he was trying to get his knee free, but then his opponent turns that top arm grip, which is normally good for Hector. He turns that into a lasso grip, which is not good for Hector. So, of course, you can see Hector violently trying to shake that out right now, trying to get rid of that grip. I really like to see if he can get his inside hand and walk it to the outside of his opponent's hip. And once it's on the outside, he can walk it up, up, up. Just kind of spider crawl it up. And once he does that, then it's a good easy way to break the grip there, but he's able to get back. He nearly passes his opponent's guard, and his opponent, realizing this, decides to go inverted so he can go back to the closed guard. Looks like his opponent prefers an open guard, maybe half guard style, so he does break free of the closed guard on his own, and he sits out, and he's going for spider guard. Hector breaks that, and then comes back into this low pass position where he has an overhook on this top leg, and an underhook. He's looking to stuff that bottom leg of his opponent. His opponent, realizing this, pushes and sits back up. Now he's in a good butterfly position. This is really good for the guy on bottom. He's trying to grab the belt right here. Usually means he's going to sweep to the opposite side because you want to take out the hand that your opponent's going to try to post on. But that fails, and he comes back to his half guard. Hector is grabbing the crossface, this collar right here. I love that grip. It's very, very good. I'd like to see Hector get deeper on that grip. If you can really put your shoulder pressure down on your opponent's face and really make him miserable, which is always a good thing in a tournament, if possible. I think what a lot of people don't realize is when you have all that shoulder pressure, you have your body weight down, and you're just watching a video, and especially if some of you haven't grappled before or you're new to grappling and you're trying to figure out the grapple game, you can't really tell how much pressure is being put. Sometimes, if you were there, if you could be transported to that person on the bottom, you would feel, it feels like your face is being crushed and your teeth are going to pop out. It can be so horrible, but it's very hard to convey with video. So that's just something to keep in mind. If it looks like there's less movement, oh, very nice. Hector pops out for a 180 arm lock as his opponent goes turtle, and his opponent does do a good job of escaping that. Now he's on top. It looks like it was an escape from a submission, so he doesn't get points for that, although Hector should get an advantage. And Hector, uncommon for Hector, is working his spider guard. I actually, even though I know Hector and I've rolled with Hector and competed against Hector before, I never really see him using his guard too much. It's just because he's got such a good base. You just rarely see him in this position. But he is trying to sweep his opponent to this side over here. His opponent's doing a really good job of keeping his base on the opposite side. And it's really giving Hector a hard time. Hector's really pushing with this spider hook here. And he wants to get his opponent going this way, but it's just not quite working out for him. His opponent really knows the game, and he's got this leg over Hector's other leg. Hector escapes that leg, and his opponent's kind of in this position 0 with the knee in the middle, and that makes it very tough for the person on the bottom to sweep. But Hector is being very active with his spider hooks, which is nice to see. Oh, very nice. And Hector just makes some space with his spider hook, stands up, and goes for like a little miniature ankle pick there, and just basically takes top. That's a really good game. I love those sweeps. It's just like little tiny sweeps that really, it doesn't seem like they should work, but people with good bases, people that are cognizant about coming on top a lot, they always get them to work here. You can sit up and you can go for like a miniature ankle pick. You can grab the far ankle and then push on the cross shoulder. Marcelo Garcia does a lot, and you can just kind of take the top position there. Opponent going for triangle choke. Hector wants none of that, gets good grips and prevents the triangle choke, and then pops his head out. Hector's still back into this low pass position. He has this overhook, and he's stuffing this bottom leg of his opponent, which you can't really see here. His opponent is, of course, trying to force the triangle there, which is always there with the low pass. So one of the risks of having a low pass is that you're kind of in a mock triangle. But if you know what you're doing and you're really stuffing that bottom leg through, then you can avoid the triangle. Hector does a good job. And now he looks like he's just trying to wait it out because he's up on points and there's only a couple of seconds. And he does. And good job for Hector. Alright guys, well, thanks for joining me. I'm going to be posting many more videos in the next coming weeks. If you have any videos you want me to do commentary on, please respond. I will have my email in the comments section. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.